We got pollen counts and everything. But anyway, my name is Tracy Cook, and we are Sisters of Leisure, where we are living every day and seeking and understanding real events.
And I am Michelle Abdulkwi. I am the little sister.
And today I decided to just tell you just a little snippet about the products that I sell, because, you know, I am doing some weight loss challenges and I'm trying to get myself together. So, you know, NutriBurst, if you haven't heard, this is a liquid vitamin. It is absolutely delicious. It's like 92 amino acids, and it will help your hair to grow. Not mine, but it will help your hair and nails to grow, and it's amazing. Then you have your detox tea. And this tea is good to clean out all the toxins in your belly. And the NRG pill as well, because that helps you get energy. It helps you with long-lasting energy all day long. So if you're interested in just wanting some great, amazing products, you know where to find me. But anyway, today we have a very, very special guest. I mean, she is absolutely amazing. I have been knowing this lady for so long now, and her name is Kim Sumlin, and she is the owner of Kimmy Cakes and Treats, right?
No.
Oh.
Well, thank you for the rename. It's okay. Cakes by Kim.
Okay. It's Cakes by Kim. Sorry.
Because you know what? Because the funny part is she's been saying Kimmy Cakes or something like that since the beginning. And so like, and I never find it. I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about.
All I know, she is an amazing woman. She makes wonderful cakes, wonderful treats. She does specialized orders for you. And Kim, I just want to know, how did you get started with doing this type of business?
Okay. My daughter, every year I told my daughter and my grandkids that I would do buy their cakes. So my daughter came in with this cake and it was like $175 for 1 year. Then she came in with another cake and it was like $210. And it was like a simple cake, and I was having to pay all this money out for these cakes. Mm-hmm. So I was like, Tina, I said, I'm not baking no more of your cake. I'm not buying any more of your cakes. I can bake this. I can do this. And I said, and that's what I'm going to do. So she was like, okay. So I started baking from there. The first cake I did was horrible. I did it with fondant. It was chocolate with some little strawberries on. It had green lines all over it. It was so ugly. But she told me, Mommy, that's nice. So that's how it all started. I got tired of paying money for cakes, and I just said I could do it because it looked like it was real simple and easy. But once you get into it, mm-hmm. It's not. It's not. Yeah, but okay. I'm self-taught, and you know, I just taught myself how to do it.
Mm-hmm. So you taught yourself how to decorate the cake or bake, because that's two different things.
Yeah,
it totally is. Okay, when I would see like this one girl back years ago, she brought a red velvet cake to work, and it was so good. I said, "Can you get me the recipe for that?" She said it's homemade, and I was like, "Okay, you know." So I started baking from scratch. Then I was doing a little bit of red velvet cake. Then I didn't like the recipe that she gave me. So I kind of mm-hmm. tweaked it along the years of my own and kind of made it my own. So I started baking first, and then I started decorating.
Okay.
So yeah, I taught myself how to bake and decorate. If I taste something and it don't taste right, I'll take it and I'll tweak it and make it my own. So yeah.
Because
how long you been doing this, Kim?
I have been baking for, let me see, since 2008. And decorating since 2013, 14, yeah.
Wow. Because you were so gracious. That red velvet cake that was for my son's birthday on the, what was it?
And I whined Kim because I've in the past I thought real velvet was something else other than what, I don't know what real velvet was. All I know is I know it has nuts on it sometimes. People put nuts on it. Yeah. So I was concerned because I had peanut allergies. So I just didn't want to do it. But I was like, you know what? it's made by Kim. It's going to be absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
And it was so moist, and oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was absolutely delicious. It melted in your mouth. And so,
great.
I mean, it was fluffy, it was light, it was decadent, it was delicious. It was just, I mean, every good.
Thank you. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, Tracy was really concerned about it. And I was like, well, I can make it without nuts, because I know she had a peanut allergy. And she was like, oh, thank you.
So how did you start? Like, okay, so you started making your daughter's birthday cakes, and now you're making cakes for any and everyone. Like, how did the word get out? What did you do to get the word out? Did you want to start it as a business, or you just, did it happen?
No, my daughter, she does amazing marketing work. Yeah. So, she was marketing her own business, and she just started, telling people that, my mom baked cakes, taste this. And so, I would bake them. And we would have events and parties and stuff. And people just started tasting them. And, I just started, they'd ask me, did I sell them? So I was like, well, no, I don't. I'm making for my family, but, I'll make you one. And then it just went on. I'll make you one. I'll make you one. And the word got out, and everybody just started ordering from it. Then I thought, well, I'm going to start working with fondant and start, decorating and molding cakes. So I just started from there. I just started, looking at something. I can look at something and pretty much, make it. I can look at your handwriting and pretty much copy it the exact same way. So when I look at something, I can pretty much mold it into what you send me. So I always ask people, send me a picture of what you want. So I make that.
Yeah.
So how do you mold, like make something exactly like it? Is there a certain machinery you have to purchase?
Yeah, your hands. Your hands.
Really? Wow. I mean, people, if you really need to see the designs that she makes, all kind of designs. She can make shoes, a wine bottle, so many. Yeah. It's not just flowers. Back in the day, you just put a flower on top of the cake and be done with it. No, you really take time to make something exactly like what a person wants, like purses and all kind of stuff like that.
And sometimes on some of the little stuff, it takes days, for it to dry. So you have to really that's why I tell people, give me like a 2-week window. I don't know, what kind of, things that may be on the cake that I may have to let sit and dry and mold, or it may break. So I have to make like 2 just in case one break and I have an extra one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're like an artist too at the same time.
Yeah.
I guess you can kind of say that. Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah. Well, because that's what that was gonna be my question. I was saying, do you have an art background? Like, because for instance, were you good at art in school? Was that something that you were, that you kind of enjoyed but didn't identify until you started making cakes? Or
no, I really enjoy making things. So that's the thing. I love making things. This is my craft room right here we're in. And if y'all could see this, y'all would see so many different projects going on. And y'all be like, I didn't know you made that. So I got a shelf full of stuff. I got, this room is full of stuff that I'm making, and it's just crafts and arts and stuff. So, and I got a lot of molds and, little tools and cutting. And I mean, it's just so much stuff you have to use, to kind of get, the mold and the shape that you want. So yeah, I just love making stuff.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And then to not only be able to, you enjoy making it, but it's lucrative for you. You make a living. You can live off of your love, and that's so important.
Yeah. So you do like birthdays. I mean, people's birthdays come back to back to back, and then next, holiday time comes, and you probably have more than one order when you.
Yes, I do, but I try to kind of limit myself on the orders per week, because I don't want to rush on somebody and give them something that they didn't ask for. So I like to take my time and act like I only got just that order, so I can, focus on that order and give the customer what they want, and not only make it look good, but make it taste good. Now you can buy a lot of stuff that looks pretty, but once you cut into it and eat it, it don't taste good. So I try to stand by making it look good and taste good.
Well, you sure didn't get that on the nose, because that dang red velvet cake was so dang good to the point of where we was kind of scraping You know, just
What did
didn't
y'all
want it
eat
to
all of it?
end.
Because you said y'all weren't gonna eat all of it. You said
We
y'all was
didn't.
gonna
We
rest
no,
of it.
that we shared the cake. Now, mind you, like Tracy did the TLC, promo. I'm trying to, come down, and I have a mean sweet tooth.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she can take over. My sweet tooth is just real bad, and so I knew that I couldn't. I would, and then my son, they would just. So we ate by almost more than half, and it was his birthday, so his friends had some of it too. So but yeah, it was good. It was absolutely delicious. Definitely
Thank you.
yeah. But
I
I
am
want
very
to ask
pleased to hear that.
so, like, okay, because like I am not a baker, but I have been known to get in the kitchen and do a little something. So like, is it do you have to order certain flour and certain vanilla? Like, are you persnickety when it comes to the products and the ingredients you put in your cakes?
Yes, I am. Because once I find one and and it's good and I stick with it, I bake a lot at home, and believe it or not, we'll eat a little bit of it, and I bake so much that we throw stuff away. We give stuff away. So yeah, I have to find that right mixture. And once I get it, I stick with it.
Okay, so because I know the other day I went to the store for vanilla, and it was $19.
Yeah.
For vanilla, for McCormick vanilla. What kind of vanilla was this?
I want to say it was McCormick. It was like a nice size bottle.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
it's expensive. So with stuff like that, I buy like a big bottle, and I get it, a lot of the wholesale.
Yeah.
And I have this one little lady. She's actually the grandmother of one of my kids. She gave me a whole case of McCormick vanilla. Just gave it to me.
Okay.
So I have people give me stuff like that too. So it kind of helps along the way. And they don't ask for anything, but I'll bake them a cake and give it to them. Just to show I appreciate what they're giving me, because I know they had to pay for it.
Okay.
So when you're baking your cakes, do you do just cakes, or do you do other things besides cakes, like candies or anything like that?
Oh yes, I do candy apples, Oreos, strawberries, pretzels, you name it, I do it.
Wow.
I do it. Yeah. Candy apples, frozen treats. I mean, I do it all. Cake pops. So it's nothing that you can't really send me that I won't do or that I can't do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have there ever been an order that was so big that you like, I'm not going to be able to do that?
Oh no, ma'am. I do all nighters all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, if you give me an order, I'm gonna finish it.
Wow, that's awesome.
I can't sleep. I can't go to sleep knowing that I got something in the kitchen that I need to be baking. I have to stay up 2 days straight baking just to complete an order. Yeah. 2 days straight. I'll stay up. I go to work at 4:30 in the morning and get off at 3:30, come home, take a shower. I'm in the kitchen. I work all the way up to 2:30, 3:30, get me about 2 hours of sleep and go back to work and do it all over again.
Wow, that's dedication for real.
Yeah, that's the love of what I'm doing. Yes. I love baking. So, it's always on my mind. If I got an order, I'm gonna finish it.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how big or how small, you're gonna get it and you're gonna get it on time.
So do you have a goal, like maybe to retire yourself and just bake, or like, how does that look? What does that look for you in the long term? I'm just saying, because the cake is good. So
yes.
Well, I can never retire because I have 10 grandkids. So you just think about how many birthdays I got to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about retire from baking. I'm talking about just from a 9 to 5 to totally baking.
No, I really can't retire, just do total baking, because my daughter has a salon that I work up there too. So as long as she's in business, I'm in business with her too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So now
that's good. Do you do decorating too, don't you?
For like parties and so yes, we do.
Okay.
Me and my daughter. My daughter's more of that, but I help.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's like you can get all your treats and you can get your party center decorated. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we're currently doing now. We're currently looking for a building so that we can do parties. Mm-hmm. and offer a place to come and have your party, and I can furnish all your treats and your decoration, and you don't have to do anything, just come and have your party, leave, we'll set up and take down, so you have to worry about no cleanup or nothing. So that's what we're in the process of doing now. We're trying to find a building just so we can do that.
Very good.
And I'm glad you asked that, because I didn't even think about to even bring that up.
Yeah, because because the talent is the art. Yes. I mean, the talent, the sheer talent with you and your daughter, it's obvious. You guys have I don't know, something definitely is in there when it comes to being creative. And the birthday party that I attended, I was just blown away by just the sheer creativity of it all. And it was just really beautiful. So I have to say, so do you guys, do you do weddings?
We haven't, but we got one coming up.
Okay.
So this will be our first one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they will not be disappointed at all. They're going to be very pleased.
Yes. I know they will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you doing both cakes, one or two? Both.
I do what now? I'm sorry.
Are you going to do the both cakes, the groom's cake and the bride's cake, or are you just going to do one cake?
We haven't quite. So she haven't quite decided what else she wants. She just know that she wants us there to decorate and provide the food. My son, my oldest son, he's a chef, so he's going to do the food part of it, and I'm going to do the sweets and the treats and all that of it.
Wow, it's a family affair. Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, that is awesome. Well, what I don't even know what I was gonna say. Hello.
Well, I know what I want to say. I'm always talking. So and I always ask this because it's really one thing that I'm learning is it's not about me, it's not about you. Yeah. It's really about someone who's maybe watching this, who's like, I know how to bake. I'm sure I probably can bake better than her, or whatever. I don't know.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Exactly. So what would you tell someone who is trying to, start baking? Would you tell them what would you tell them?
I would tell them, you're gonna have to invest in your products. You're gonna have to invest in yourself, which means, you're gonna have to look at, if you don't want to go to school, look at plenty of videos, there's plenty of groups on Facebook that you can join that will help you, tell you how to do stuff, what ingredients to put in. And the majority of mine, I really got off of YouTube. Like if somebody asked me for something, I didn't know how to do it, I would go to YouTube, and watch a video, probably all night, all day, but, there's lots of help out there, that you can actually go to, and it's free because I didn't want to go pay nobody. I want to do it on my own. I didn't want to pay nobody to do it. So, as long as you invest in yourself, and there's a lot of stuff that you have to invest in, like materials and molds and tools and baking pans. And I mean, it's so much you have to invest in.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's just amazing.
Yeah, I've been fortunate over the years where people, like, well, say, I got brand new cake pans, do you want them? I got this, I got that, I take it, because, and try to pay them for it. But they, majority of the time people don't, want to block their blessing. They say, no, I'm not blocking my blessing. So, when they say that, I bless them with a cake,
Mm-hmm. I think that's just amazing because, it is important to invest in yourself. I mean, if you really want to learn the craft that you're doing, you have to. I mean, you have to study it. You have to understand what you're doing. You got to get the necessary tools to do it, So I think that's good. That's real good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's some things that, some people will bring to me and I won't do. Because I don't want that representation, it's some stuff I won't do.
So you won't do a naughty cake
now. So not that I can't, but a lot of stuff I won't make. I know this girl that makes them, and I'll refer them to her.
Oh, okay.
And see, that's what's up though, for real. Because if you ain't into it, that's not your thing. Then you refer to somebody else. I know somebody that can handle that.
And that's what I tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a cake. Somebody sent me the other day, and I laughed about it, when I saw it, and I was like, I am sorry, I don't do that, but I do know somebody that does. She does amazing work. So, a lot of business, I'll send to other people that, So yeah, a lot of stuff, I'll send out, and if I'm booked, I don't mind sending it to the next baker, this person right here, I don't mind.
Yeah, because there's enough out there for everyone.
Yeah.
Like Tracy said, a birthday gonna come around. I didn't have 46 of them. I'm heading to my 47. Surely, if you can't bake the cake, you can refer somebody who does.
Yeah,
bake the cake.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. I'm not out here trying to take anybody's business or, take it all, everyone that comes, towards me. And then here I am up, 2 hours, and 2 hours worth of sleep. And then, it's not right. It don't taste right. It don't look right. But I took it because I didn't want to give it to nobody else.
Yeah.
I'll give it away in a minute.
That's good. Because there's enough cake for everyone to eat.
Yes. And there's a lot of bakers out here. It's a lot of bakers. So
yeah.
In your area is a lot of bakers?
Stay in my lane and stay humble and and just try to do the best I can do.
Yeah. Yeah. So in your area, there's a lot of competition in your area?
Yes, it is. It is. It is. There's a lot of good bakers out here.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so when I know you said you and your daughter, want to do, you're looking for a building. Are you looking for a building also to sell baked goods out of? Do you do cookies and all that? No. Okay. Okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
No. Okay. Okay. And that's fair to all the people who wants, to stop in and maybe get a cupcake, but it's all good.
Well, it may. I don't want to, maybe set up there, but as far as like baking there, maybe a little, but I like to spend my time at home with my family. So if I can bake at home and spend time with my family, instead of being away, somewhere baking and then try to come back, if I can do it all at home, I prefer that.
Yeah.
So are you teaching
my family come first?
Yes. Yeah. So are you teaching your grandkids how to do they like helping you in the kitchen sometimes?
Sometimes they do. My Zion, my grandbaby Zion, he loves to cook. So he's always, Mimi, can I help you? So I'll give him a piece of fondant, get Ashton a piece of fondant. They'll roll it up, try to make stuff out of it. So yeah, they be in there. But I'm the type of person, I don't like nobody in my kitchen while I'm cooking.
But you always in the kitchen though.
I know it. But I don't like nobody in there trying to fix nothing while I'm in there. Leave me alone, stay out my kitchen, get out my kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'll get them a piece of fondant, tell them go on the kitchen table, in the dining room, let me do what I gotta do.
So I had one time I was in school and I typed this paper, and I promise you, I typed it. I thought it was good, and it was finished, whatever. And come to find out, I did something wrong and did not save. I don't know what had happened. Have you ever had a moment where you had? I don't know. I look at it like that could be like the worst nightmare. You had a cake, it was done, and something happened. Something fell on it or something. Tell me about it.
I have had several of those moments. I had one the other night.
Wow.
Had a headache. Was trying to go in there and fix the order. I had 24 cupcakes, a key lime cake, a butter pecan cake, 2 red velvet cakes, and I'm in there trying to make them. And my head was hurting me so bad that when I got that red velvet cake and them cupcakes out that oven, they did not rise whatsoever. And I'm looking like, why in the world these things did not rise? They don't look right. So I said, I can't send this out. So I took a cupcake out, and girl, when I tell you that thing was just like a sponge that you clean your pots and pans with, that thing was just like a sponge. And I was like, oh my God, what in the world did I forget? I don't know what ingredient I forgot, but I had to throw away 24 cupcakes. I threw away 2 red velvet cakes, and I had to start all over.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. And
I would cry.
The Patron cake that I sent you, that one. I had finished it and everything, and the girl party was that day. And I was taking it out of the refrigerator, and something from the top of the refrigerator came down and fell on top of the cake. On top of that cake, yes. So, yeah, I've had plenty of those moments. Yeah.
So when it fell on top of the cake, were you able to kind of fix it again?
No, ma'am.
Oh, no.
It was done.
And how long did
No,
it take
ma'am.
you to make that
It was
cake?
over with. Huh?
How long did it take you to make that cake?
Let's see. I think I stayed up all night and made it.
And you couldn't do another one real fast. That's not
Nah,
the kind you do real fast.
I couldn't do it. So I showed her the cake, like the back of it was completely gone. It was like smushed in. She was like, well, Miss Kim, I'm gonna take that cake. And she said, I'm just gonna turn it around and take a picture of the front of it. And she said, I'll put the cupcakes around the back of it. So I made her another one, but she still took that one because it was a birthday gift.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
it
wow.
was bad.
Wow.
I would be in tears because I never forget. I was in so much pain. Like no one physically hurt me.
Uh-huh.
But I was in so much pain that night. Like I couldn't believe it to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna email my professor right now and just I can't find it. I don't know what happened. So I feel for you with that. That's horrible to have to deal with something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what would you tell a person?
Thankful that she was understanding. You know, she was understanding about it.
That's huge.
So what would you tell a person? How can a person reach you, Kim, on social media?
The best place is to message me on Facebook, because that's where I keep up with all my orders at. And I'd rather for you to text me so we both can have a paper trail. And if you change something, you know, I got it in writing, you got it in writing. It's not something that we talked about over the phone and you forgot or I forgot. So we have everything in writing, the changes, what you want, the colors and everything. Then you and we both can be on the same page and you can get what you want and I can make what you want.
Okay. Now on Instagram, if they want to see your cakes and your work, can they find you on Instagram?
Yes, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, but the majority of my cakes are on Facebook, I do believe.
And it's under Kim Sumlin, right?
Yes, Kim Sumlin.
Okay. And Kim Sumlin is spelled Sumlin, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, good. Well, we just thank you so much. I do apologize for not knowing your name, you know, your business name, but
but Tracy, you've been calling it that for so long. I just never corrected you.
So she had been. I mean, so it was a real
because it was so catchy that you know, I just never corrected you. You know, I was just like, okay, that's what she called it, so that's what it's gonna be to her.
We just thank you so much for coming on the show. We really do appreciate you. If anyone is interested, please reach out to Kim Sumlin. She is on Facebook and also on Instagram. She does great and amazing work, and you will not be disappointed because
you are in Northwest Georgia. So you're not in Ohio. You're not in New York. You're in Cartersville, Georgia, Rome, Georgia, like the Northwest Georgia area. So if anyone or the Atlanta area, you know, so someone might have to come pick their cake up if they get too far down the road. But so just wanted to put that out there that you in Georgia.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you so much for coming on. And thank you all for watching. We thank you all for your support. And we will see you all in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And we're super excited about our next guest. And I hope you all enjoy the weather. It is really about to be spring and summertime. So we're happy about that. So we're ready to have a little bit of gatherings. Y'all still know it's COVID-19, but you know, it's okay to be around your family, you know. Yeah. And make sure y'all are safe and protected. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you so much. And thank you for that delicious red velvet cake. I told Tracy I want one for my birthday. So
Tracy, you heard that, right?
Oh yeah, I heard it. No, she gonna get one. She gonna get one.
I got you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You guys.
Thank you.